When will things change? I have a message for you guys, brothers and sisters. This is High Priestess Sister Arcola Sojak, the spiritual doula of the underworld, and you are watching Calligraphy TV. Now, it's been a while since I gave you guys an intuitive message in this style. It's been a couple of weeks, actually. See, I was in the forest doing some meditation. And yeah, we stayed in a resort because my mother isn't the type that is going to sleep in a tent. Her nor my godmother. So me and my son had to get out and go on some raw expeditions. Some they came on, but mostly we had to get out on our own and do some things. But as I was meditating, I got real deep. And I heard the wind goddess, Orisha Oya, just telling me through the form of my higher self, Oya's coming. Oya's coming. And I already knew what it meant without even having to question it. When it says Oya's coming, and we're approaching the 9th month, Yansa, the mother of 9, this is the time when you're going to see major changes. Although the Virgo season is attributed to Oshun, I was looking at the pattern of how Virgo season moves. It comes in and intertwines with Shango, the Shango energy, the Leo energy, the apex of the sun, the hot burning days. Sometimes our temperament is off, very short temperament during that hot season. And then towards the end of August, mid to end of August, you began to get that softer, that honey, that energy, that sweetness that Oshun brings in. So a lot of people are just now getting relief after a hard time in Leo season. So we're coming now to understand that Oshun and Oya actually face off in that 9th month, in the month of September. In the month of change, when we get to the end of Oshun's sweetness, in the end of August, when we are coming to the end of that period that Shango and the Leo energy rules. So some of you guys, what I was told in this vision, there's a fight that's unavoidable for some of you guys. Some of you guys are in love triangles right now. The same interplay with Oya, Shango, and Oshun. That energy that changes from the heat of summer to that transitional month in Virgo, and then going straight into Libra, Scorpio season. The signs that I'm speaking to could also be involved in a lot of this. We're dealing with fire, so it could be the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could also involve Oshun energy, or that sweet energy. I'm picking up Virgo. We can also be dealing with Libra. All of the air signs that deal with wind. Oh yeah. So Gemini and Aquarius, but again also Scorpio. The only water that comes into play other than Oshun is also an attribute of water. Okay? But these are, I'm picking up air, earth, and fire signs right now. And not all of the earth signs, so Virgo in particular. I'm picking up Virgo, all of the air signs, and Leo. So there is some type of a love triangle that can be ongoing with any of those signs. If you are messing with someone who is involved with another person, whether they're married or dating, that face-off between you and that rival can happen this month. And that could be for any gender. Take it as it resonates, okay? Some of you will be ending jobs. Some of you have been looking for jobs for months. I'm here to tell you, some of you are still bitter about these job changes, but let it go. Let the job go, let the situation go, let the relationship go, and let the mess go. Because one of these energies that I'm picking up, one of these women are very violent. I'm picking up someone that's very violent. And if it's your own temper, be mindful, because you will be provoked or tempted for some of you guys, okay? So we're also dealing with habits that are being released, people that are being released, okay? And some of you guys have been calling and asking for this change. So let's not forget how bad we wanted these changes to come about. But see, change don't come, change don't happen unless change happens. Change don't come and change don't happen unless we allow change to happen. Okay? And changing and things that are changing is very painful. Many times it's a welcome change, but when Oya comes, it's not always welcome. Oya is swift. When we speak to that energy, when I said, and I heard the phrase, Oya's coming, and I knew what that meant, she's coming indefinitely. And for those of you who work with Orisha, and you're working with Orisha Oya, she's not to be played with. So if you're not looking to do the work, or for the shock, or things to be revealed, don't ask for change. If you're not willing to change, don't ask for change. But yet, you can't stop change because it's the only thing in life that we can count on is for it to change. I've been reading Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler. And there's a young lady in the book who is the protagonist, Lauren, a young teenage girl who's very disillusioned by traditional religion and where it's devolved and where humanity has devolved. And this book actually takes place right now in the times we're living in. It starts in 2023. The irony, right? Because the book was written 30 years ago by a black sci-fi writer, Octavia Butler. But whatever the case, this is how she describes God. And I'm just getting really deep into it, but I'm not even as deep as I want to be into the book yet. But we are going to be discussing portions of that book. But her religion, Starseed or Earthseed, the main premise of the nature of God is change. She said God is change. I want you guys to think about that. God is change. Think deep about it. They have some religions that say God never changes. But don't we change? Whatever the case though, guys, with Oya, she doesn't just, dust the furniture off. She can cause complete destruction. Things that you can't believe is taking place. But it's change that you asked for, but you didn't know that was the process of it. You didn't know that the house may burn down or the floods is getting higher and you have to go. Or something else has to happen, right? But when she comes through with her blessings, the new house, the new relationship, in a new city, a new job that's giving you just what you needed. It even works out with childcare. So all of these things that we've been praying for to change, that change is coming. So you better be ready. And even if you're not ready or not, here she comes. Okay? So I'm going to pull a few more messages because I want to pull some messages with my cards now. And I'm going to give you guys a collective message on what could possibly be changing and how to prepare for this change. Okay? One of the things I'm hearing, make a list. For some people, they like to make lists. I know Virgos are list makers and planners. But some of you other people, especially if you have a lot of Virgo or Earth in your chart, like Virgo, Capricorn, you may in fact, it said make a list. And you may in fact want to make a list, make a plan, an itinerary. Don't move without one. I'm hearing don't move without a plan. Okay? Some people are planning on leaving a spouse. Picking up this energy for females, it could also be a male that's dealing with a violent Oya type woman, meaning she could have a lot of rage, a lot of hard energy, and it's hard for you to let her know that it's over with. And the same with women. And if y'all are anybody that's in a relationship like that, move mindfully, safely, and again, have a plan. And I'm hearing for some of you guys, save money. It's not the time to spend money because you're going to have to move unexpectedly. These changes are not just things that you could just sit and ponder on. And when I say you got to be ready for the change, it's ready or not, it's coming. So you just make sure that you are mentally and ready for whatever. I don't want to end this on a negative message, but there is some things that need to be addressed. There's messages surrounding a baby. There's a pregnancy here. And for some, this is going to be a happy pregnancy. For some others, I'm seeing an unwanted or an unexpected pregnancy that could cause problems, whether it's because it's a third-party situation or you may have been ready to end the relationship with the girl or the guy involved with the pregnancy. I'm also looking at people who are facing the endings of relationships. I also see someone that could have lost a spouse during this period, right after you had a baby or you still have children with this person. And you're wondering why would something like this happen? Somebody could have abandoned you really bad. Spirit is saying continue to keep moving, keep on keeping on. Some of you guys are spirit guides, or you are intuitive, and these energies that's passing on and passing over are going to be guides for you. Some of you guys will be ending a relationship where there's a lot of betrayal. There's some type of a divorce here. It could have just happened already, okay? Things that's taking place in this month. And I'm going to tell you this. There's somebody that is an ally. And you're wondering, is anybody here for me? Now, this is just take it as it resonates. Is anybody here for me while I'm going through all of these changes in life? Whatever that change is, I'm telling you that there is someone there for you. For some of you guys, this will be an Aries. This can also be a father figure. Some of you guys will be, especially if you're a woman, you may end up with an older man that could be a big support to you. Some of you guys will, again, be having a clarity and a new understanding in relationships, okay? And I'm seeing success once this burden is dropped. A lot of you had delays, but once you walk away, I'm seeing the world and the star, as above, so below. And while you're in this process of change, go ahead and give thanks now before the blessing even come in. That's how we do it. Anyway, I hope this message resonated, and you guys stay tuned for more. Thank you.